Welcome, friends. I am so nervous. Scratch that, I'm excited. Right? Yeah, we're excited because it's starting. I'm officially starting YouTube. I'm coming out to YouTube. Let's go. Yes, I used that play on words. That's clickbait, right? I feel like I've watched plenty of YouTube at this point that I need to start creating some content. Shout out to Sam Sulik for his video styles. I think that's exactly where we're gonna go with this, where it's like kind of the car interview type thing. Just thoughts on the way to the gym, but the difference between me and him, there's many, but he's a bodybuilder. I just consider myself a very athletic person, and I think I can confidently say that. Yeah. Without further ado, let's go. So yeah, the reason I am starting YouTube videos is because I want to do some more long form content to share what I've learned. My true passion in life is curiosity, and I've learned a lot, so I feel it's only just to pass it on, because what good is knowledge if not to pass it on? Yeah, so a little background from those of you who do know me personally. This will just be well, you already know, but those who are new, I'm an oldest brother to 3 younger brothers, and they are my purpose in life. I love being their oldest brother, do everything I can to be the best big brother I can be. I definitely drop the ball sometimes, but I definitely put my best foot forward as often as I can. So shout out to you, Ryan, Peter, Charlie, love you guys. So yeah, these videos are all dedicated to them. Yeah, so today I have the day off. I work at Starbucks. I'm a barista. Just kind of, I've had some curveballs in my life. Definitely would like to finish school, but I don't know when that will happen. I've been to the University of Arizona playing golf down there and aerospace engineering, and then battled the most severe depression I've ever been in. Suicidal. That was really the only time I've been suicidal. Got through it with the help of family, therapist, friends. You know who you are. And yeah, ended up going to WSU and loved my time there. Took some time off when COVID hit because I cannot do online school. Although ironically with Starbucks, I might be doing online school to finish my degree. But yeah, so yeah, I was enjoying my time at WSU. Was looking to play football, but then COVID hit. But I kept up with my golf game. Golf game was good. When I came back, I didn't think I had eligibility. Turns out I did. That's a whole mess. But anyways, ran out of time to do any more athletic collegiate endeavors until I ran into cheerleading, which I can be the first to tell you I am not a hoorah guy. My buddy Nee, he taught me how to backflip a few years ago, and he was on my ass for a while to try and be like, hey, you'd be a natural, you'd be good at this. It's a lot of fun. He was right. He finally convinced me and made some great friends. Had a hell of an experience, but it ended in my face taking a beating. Long story short, took an elbow to the face, broke my orbital bone in my nose, had a concussion, and that's why I wear glasses. And that all happened in the middle of the semester, so it kind of derailed my academic semester, year, whatever, and I kind of took it as a sign from the universe, or whatever you want to call it, sign from God. I need to go pursue what I'm passionate about, and honestly, that's just being the best physical, mental person I can be, and spreading that to others. Yeah, I am a very competitive person, but I love sharing that competitiveness with others. So it's led me to do some pretty cool things at some really high levels. As you can tell by my handle, golf is my first love. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of golf content on here. My dream would be to collab with Good or do something with like Luke Kwan. Like, that would be pretty sweet. But yeah, I've kind of found my niche in the gym as being that guy that kind of can do a little bit of everything. Calisthenics, bodybuilding, powerlifting, Olympic lifting I can't say I can do. Mad respect to those guys. Truth be told, I've just been really scared anytime I'm trying to throw weight around. Like, it's so technique oriented. That's really the only aspect in the gym that I haven't really conquered. Might be my future, or might be in the future cards. But yeah, so right now I'm just trying to, I've been basically maintaining my same physique for the past at least like 6 years now. Just slow incremental building. It's because I'm at a really happy place. I can do a backflip whenever I want. I can swing a golf club whenever I want. I can throw a football. I can swim. I love swimming. I'm in a physical state where I'm able to say yes to a lot of things rather than be limited by one avenue. I can lift pretty heavy weight for my body size. I mean, I'm 175. My deadlift is pretty high up there. Like, I think I might show you some videos today. We'll see where it's at. And then, like, I'm trying to learn the one-arm pull-up. That's been very difficult. Usually calisthenics-based things I can kind of jump right into, and then after a couple months, maybe less, I can get it down, like muscle-ups, planks, those sort of things. But one-arm pull-up is hard, man. I've been trying this for over a year now, and I don't have it. I can hang for a long time with one arm now, which is definitely progress, but it is just, it's a beast. Austin Eckler is, like, to me, the ultimate athlete. He's a hell of a football player, but his ability to, yeah, I mean, if you look up his weight lifting things, he's insane. And I think if I bring that to golf, it would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to find, or I still haven't found anyone that's my athletic ability, but also a plus handicap. Plus means on the other side of scratch for those of you who are not golfers. But yeah, so I like to be the bridge between different worlds. I think that also goes into why, like, academically, I was in mechanical engineering. I think that's still what I want to finish with, but I also was minoring in physics, which is kind of odd for a guy that looks like me or plays sports like myself. Usually I kind of get lumped into categories when people don't know my full story. They look at me and say, oh, he's just a jock, he just plays sports. But then on the flip side, in high school, I was tiny. I was just the little nerd that was good at math and physics and little golfer kid, and I'm still that by heart. I love remote control cars. I love Legos. I have a Lego tattoo. Yeah, and I'll be sharing that, I believe, on this channel. All my little passions. So yeah, I think videos moving forward will probably have a specific, like, I don't know, train of thought. I'm just trying to get all the, like, general, like, what's moving forward sort of thing. Also, this is a brand new mic, and I've just been trying it. If it isn't working, or this video setup doesn't work, this video might be scratched, or maybe I'll put it up, even if it is terrible, because it's my first go. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. I like the Instagram videos I was doing. You just kind of gotta, once you start, it gets a lot easier, and the first one's always the worst. And yeah, I'm just excited to see where this grows. Yeah, there's a little segue. Those of you who, I don't know how you just find me as a first-time YouTuber, but yeah, on Instagram I did 365 consecutive days of backflips. That was interesting. How do I would love to make a YouTube video about it, and I hopefully will. I just, one of my personality traits is I'm a perfectionist, and I have a really hard time just accepting flaws and things. I always want it to be perfect right away. That's why this is hard for me doing the first video. The first video is always the hardest because it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be pretty. And it's hard for me to accept that. I want the best every time, but it's not going to be that way sometimes. So this backflip video should come out hopefully soon, but I want to do it its justice, as I dedicated an entire year to doing something that honestly just boggles my mind now. I know I do not recommend it. No, don't do a backflip every day for 365 days. The mission for that entire run was to show consistency and understanding, just approaching each day with a consistent mindset. I just realized I could have turned early. Oh well. But yeah, the goal of that video, or those videos, wasn't to do 365. It was to just keep going as long as I could. I ended up stopping at 365 because, truth be told, around like 200 something, like it was like 240s, I started feeling like some pains, and I documented them and talked about them, that were 100% because I was doing something my body shouldn't be doing. But nonetheless, I kept going, because once you're at 240, why not just finish a year, right? That's kind of a random, weird time to finish. Yeah, so that video will be coming. I don't know when. I can't tell you when. If one of you loves editing videos, I could just send you all those videos, and then we could come up with a little, like, I don't know, reflection type. I'm not a video editor. I don't know, like, how to have the video going and talk about it. Yeah, I'd love to do that, but I don't know how, and I gotta learn how to do that editing while also having a full-time job. So, yeah, I'd rather be doing things, not just hunched over editing. That's why I love this format, and I really hope it sticks and works. Because I can just leave a raw, uncut, here's me talking, go ahead and skip to when I am doing the fun athletic part of the video, which today will be at the gym, maybe some jump rope. Yeah, actually I think for sure jump rope. And then, yeah, in other videos, maybe it'll be golfing, hiking, backflips. I don't know how much swimming I'll put on here, because you can't really talk while you're swimming. Also, I don't want my equipment to get wet, but I'll definitely throw some swimming in. And swimming is boring to watch. Unless you're competitive racing, like that's cool. But like for exercise sake, like it's pretty, oh wow, look, he did another stroke. Yeah, so these videos will be interview like this, or interview like today's tangent slash the more you know with Joe. Ooh, there we go. Maybe that could be a thing. And then yeah, I don't know, I think yeah, this kind of interview and then an activity, and then I'll sum it up with kind of like a reflective state. And then, yeah, I mean, I would love to collaborate with people that both are content creators, but also friends of mine. Started doing that on Instagram and loved it. So I think that's definitely down the tracks, and then those videos will probably be slightly different format. But this is something I'm very excited about, and I'm so glad to be starting. If only one person watches it, it's a success. Thank you for tuning in, and we're almost to the gym. Currently I go to EOS. It's I just moved down to the Phoenix area. I'm over in Gilbert Mesa. And yeah, I think they're okay with filming, as long as it's not getting in the way of other people. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then I'll catch back up with you guys afterwards. So again, thank you, and let's go get this lift. All right, so I think I figured out why guys always wear hats when they're recording videos in the gym. And that's because the mic needs somewhere to securely clip onto. So unless I want to clip it on my necklace in the future, looks like I'm gonna be bringing a hat, or gotta brainstorm some other thing. But yeah. Anyways, today I think I'm just gonna show you like my warm-up routine and then maybe a couple highlights of my back day. So yeah, without further ado, I do these inchworm type down dog moving stretches. I do 10 of these, and every bit of my warm-up moves into each other like seamlessly, which is nice. And no, I cannot take credit for coming up with it. It is from Athlean X, or Jeff Cavalier, who is, for lack of a better term, my Bible when it comes to lifting. He is one of the most knowledgeable people on YouTube when it comes to lifting and training like an athlete, and I'd like to think I am a product of his teaching. So yeah, if if you want more how do I say it? Like healthy, explosive, athletic training advice, I'd definitely go to him. I'm going to try to voice the things that he's taught me. I cannot I don't want to take credit for what he's taught me. I just want to share what I've learned from him, and you can go do some deep dives on his channel to find the specific references that I'll be giving. But as you can see, then after, also I lose track, so maybe it's less than 10, maybe it's more than 10 of my inchworms. Do a few of those reach throughs. That really gets my lats and my glutes stretched. Then I open up. I've done less of this one just because when I had a partial tear in my groin, strain, whatever you want to call it, from doing way too many flips, This one kind of hurts on one side. So that's just that. Then I get up into a crab walk stance. And then this is my favorite one, where I'm both like doing a bridge and reaching over a strong anchor point while externally rotating my arm like that. And then same sort of deal. 5 aside, 10 total. This really helps open up your abs and hip flexor and starts activating your rotator cuff muscles, and yeah, it's just, this is a fantastic warm-up movement. And no, I don't do any like running before this or biking. I just come to the gym, get my music on, and go into this. Once again, I tend to lose track, so I've been doing this routine for the better part of 4 years, and it's just muscle memory at this point, where my body knows when to switch. And as you can see, none of it's static, it's all moving, but to the extent of my range. So this is my 3D lunges, where I keep my hips pointed the same way each time, but then I go, oh, I just got screwed up, whatever. Where I go forward, 45, 45, 90, 90. And then, yeah, this is my, keeps getting flipped over. And I do the full thing 5 times. Once again, talking makes me lose track, so I think that was 3. This is also a really good judge for me to see how explosive I'm feeling, how tired my legs are. But yeah, just going through it. I have no idea how many it is. Sometimes if I lose track, I'll be like, all right, one more. Or, you know, you can be a judge. I'd always fail on the side of doing an extra set, but that's just me, at least for warm-ups. All right, and then I do the staggered stance. Work my hamstring and glutes. Oh. And you're just going in and out of the stretch. I'm gonna try to do 5 aside. I don't think I did it actually. There we go. From the side view, it looks like this. And then rotate. Leading with the hips. This is a golf, pitching, any sort of throwing the football, rotational movement. Really gets things opened up. And then same sort of deal, but keeping the foot planted, much more like a golf swing. And then always do both sides. Just like that. We're all warmed up. Yeah, it's just like about a 5-minute thing. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's longer. Honestly, just depending on how sore or stiff I'm feeling. And yeah, my whole body's warmed up. So what's nice is I do this every time I lift. And it doesn't matter what I'm hitting for the day or what I hit yesterday. Like, it's a ground up approach that gets my whole body ready. And I even do it sometimes before I go golf. Just because, yeah, it gets my body activated. Okay, so I like to start all my lift days with a really heavy compound, because it's kind of like a psychological warfare where I just build up not build up, it's more, once you lift a lot of weight, you know you can manhandle the rest. Even though your muscles may be tired, like, you feel safe pushing your limits. So, like, example is if I lift 405, on deadlift than when I go pick up a 150-pound dumbbell for rows. I've already handled a lot more in my hand, so my hand feels primed and ready, whereas I won't feel sluggish. If I just do kind of a lackadaisical, like 225 deadlifts and then go try to lift 150 pounds with one hand, I'm gonna feel shot. So yeah, it's kind of like a psychological warfare. And then I don't know if I'd recommend this, but this is just what I've started doing and I like, is I'll do rows until I can't row it, throwing plates on, and then start deadlifting. Yeah, so it's like I'll feel how the deadlift feels and then row a few. Just kind of gets my back wakened up. Then we'll throw on another plate. And then this also shows me like where I'm at with my strength. If I'm feeling really strong, like I can lift some heavy weight, then I'll know, okay, let's go get the straps, let's get the belt on, and let's see how much we can pull today. On the flip side, if I'm not feeling that strong, like my legs are still recovering from a hell of a leg day, which they are, then I'll just focus on reps and keep it at a confidence builder level. So again, and notice I'm not going to failure because that's not the primary movement. Just still warming up, working up to where I can't do what I was just doing, playing with the weights. I think this is part of being an athlete in the weight room rather than a bodybuilder or a power lifter, is you keep your body guessing for what's next. Obviously you don't want to hurt it by doing something you absolutely can't do, but it's good to shock it into thinking it's got to be ready for anything. So yeah, notice there's not a lot of rest because I don't need the rest right now. And no, I don't do lock grip because I don't want to lose my feeling for golf. That's the shortest, simplest answer I can give you. Yeah, it helps you lift without straps, but it hurts like hell, and I'm afraid of permanent damage where when I grip a golf club, I won't get the same feedback. Yeah, so sometimes I'll grip like this, sometimes I'll grip like this, but yeah, I'm not locking. Just here, I'll show you. I have pretty good grip strength, so I'm able to get away with that. And like I just felt that, I'm not gonna row. Yeah, maybe I could do one. Yeah, I don't think that counts as a row, but yeah, let's go up to 405. And this is usually the tipping point where I know if I'm going heavy today or if I'm just staying here. 405 is like my safety net weight on deadlift, where yeah, if I'm not feeling my strongest, I'll stay here and just grind out deadlift reps. Because my long-term goal isn't to be like in the 800-pound deadlift guy. I just want to be able to move 405 comfortably until it's weird how old I am moving 405. So yeah, this is where I do switch the grip to this, or I'll go get my straps. And also notice I'm not wearing a belt. That's because I'm a big proponent for wearing a belt when you feel like you don't want to hurt yourself, obviously, but today's my back day. So to work my lower back, I should probably learn to use it. I don't do those random, what do you call those? I don't even know what they're called, but I don't do those because I don't feel like that's a natural movement. Your back and abs are meant for bracing. So use them as a brace, but then use the support when you need it, when you're pushing beyond its limit, where you're trying to push something else's limit. Yeah, so let's see how this feels. Honestly felt pretty light, so let's switch the grip. I think this is an athlete's kind of thing. Keep it equal. Yep. Felt pretty good. So yeah, now I'm just contemplating what I'm gonna do next. I mean, that felt pretty light. Should I just stay here or jump up? Let's go 25 more. See how it feels? Yeah, let's do it. Kind of pushing my grip. This is also a feeler spot for me. By the way, I'm a big believer in the trap bar rather than a traditional deadlift, but I was pissed at how much my traditional had gone down because I've been at Planet for so long. So I've been working on getting this back up. Yeah, I might need some water before I hit this one. All right, let's see. Because I'm trying to get my power back up. I feel it's been lacking ever since I hurt my groin. It's definitely getting back though. So, and I mean like raw natural power, not assisted. Like that's more strength building. I'm trying to self-reliant kind of thing. Which way are we feeling? Let's go here. Just pick it up. Wasn't the prettiest, but we got it. Not the prettiest by far, but you know, got it up. That really showed how tired my legs still are from leg day. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go get my straps so I don't have to worry about the grip. Do a burnout set of this, then 405, and then yeah, we'll move on to probably like a lat pull down. No, let's go single arm rows. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Go get those straps. And no belt. Yeah, I don't think we're using the belt today, so I'll go put that away. All right, so I'm going straps before I go belt just because my focus is building my overall power and strength. And I think if you need to rely on a belt, I think you're cheating yourself. Although you might say that with the straps, but I just proved I can lift it without straps. So my limiting factor on this is not my grip, but it could be on the last few reps. So yeah, that's my theory, is just lift it before you strap it. But I'm all for a belt when you're trying to fatigue legs, because your legs are a lot stronger than your lower back. Although you can close that gap by not relying on the belt all the time. But yeah, so you'll see me wear a belt on leg day. Back day, it's very rare unless I'm really trying to pull something heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and max rep this, but I want to get some clips real quick. Get the clips so that if they rattle, they don't create some imbalances. Gotta keep flipping this mic over. So this mic is fantastic. Just gotta figure out a better system for securing it. Or maybe I do a cord, like put it in my pocket, and then, I don't know, we'll figure that out at another time. Yeah, I don't have a number in mind. More than one. And then I'm going to give a slight break, jump into 405, and try to be as powerful as I can with 405. All right. Damn, my lower back is giving out. Damn it. You know, sometimes you don't do what you set out to do, but I am 27, so I have learned that is young to some, that is old to some. I've been in the gym for 10 years, and I know the biggest thing standing in the way of you in progress is injury. So understand when the risk is acceptable and when it's not. This is one of those times where it's, you know, maybe it's because I don't have music in my ears, but that's because I'm trying to get the mic thing going. But that's okay. I'm gonna drop to a weight that I know I'm fine with and make up for it with a really, really good drop set. So one good one. Now let's go kill 405. Take our anger out on it. Yeah, I think I can really feel it in my hamstrings right now. As in, they're not fully recovered from leg day. And deadlift being such a posterior dominant movement, that's kind of hard to move big weight when you do not have your biggest contributor, your glutes and hamstrings. But here we go. Let's rock this. Okay. Oh, my legs are killing me. My back feels fine, but god damn. No. My legs are dead. Fuck. Oh. Damn. My legs. My coworkers know this all too well, that my legs have been tired. Well, not the best, but it's okay. I'm human. I'm not a YouTuber that's gonna set world records in the deadlift, but I mean, I'm not your average Joe. To be able to just come in and pick up 405, it's kind of a nice reality to be living in. Oh, I gotta show you a trick for getting plates off. I know I've shown it on Instagram, but YouTube, just roll it up on some sort of thin, smaller plate. Gives it just enough space so you can take off the plates. And all this while leaving the other side clipped. And then look, it tips up this side, which is fantastic, because then you can do the exact same thing, where you just slide them off one at a time. Ta-da! Also, physics. Find that balance point. It's kind of fun. I'll just get some deadlifts in. But yeah, there we go. And there's the start of my back day. Alright guys, so didn't video anymore in the gym because I didn't want to get in the way of people. I'm still getting used to the setup with the mic. Might kick these Crocs off actually for jump roping. Yeah, so basically I'm just finishing with the jump rope because it feels good getting back into it. And I'm trying to build the definition in my calves. And I feel like jumping really helps with that. Yep, definitely got the feel for it. My hair's gonna come undone. But anyways, what I ended up finishing with was, or doing the rest of the workout with was, let's see, single arm heavy rows, which you've seen on my Instagram before. If you haven't, go check it out. Thor Golfs on Instagram. And then I went and did single arm pull-ups assisted, which absolutely zapped my grip. So hindsight wasn't the best idea. And then I did cable rows after that. Then weighted chin-ups. Trying to think what else I did. Oh man. And then jumping rope and trying to talk while I do this stuff. I don't know. Let's see. What was after? And yeah, honestly, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, had a good rest of my lift. I kind of zapped my grip strength pretty quick on. So I think that was to my detriment. But I used my straps to help get through some of the last few sets. And then, as always, I finished with core. Except for leg day. Because leg day I feel like I engaged my core enough already. But yeah, I would call it a successful back day. I'm feeling pretty full, which is good. Not weak and frail like I had been. Because I'm finally moving some big weight with this new gym. Planet Fitness was great, but I outgrew it for what I want to do and what I want to be like. But yeah, successful day. I'm gonna do some more jump roping when I'm done with this, but just want to say thanks. My dream would be to collab with like Good and Destroying. I want to be like the Destroying of golf. That would be the dream. Yeah, so what I want to do is kind of be like Destroying, or just inspiring people to pick up the game of golf or be the best athlete they can be. Also, love to challenge him. I can kick a ball pretty well. Obviously not to his level, but I think it'd be pretty fun. Like my dream scenario would be do some one-on-ones with him, kick some field goals with him, and then take him out to the golf course. And maybe we get a lift in too. So, yeah, putting it out there so maybe one day it happens. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. Hopefully my mic didn't break when I dropped it. Yeah, it's a learning experience, but I'm excited. So backflips will be coming back, handstands coming back. Trying to think what else. Stay tuned on Instagram. I'm a lot more active on there. As in, I'll try to be, I'm basically daily posting something, at least on my story. So stay tuned. Feel free to ask questions. I'm here for you guys. And yeah, here we go.